My name is Jay Gerber. I wanted to actually talk to you about what's going on with me. I've been infected with aggressive case of multiple sclerosis. Started out many years ago after the September 11 attacks. I found out. I'm gonna try to keep this short because nobody wants to watch an extensive video, but I would like to verbally tell you guys about my story. I've been going through hell since January of this year. It just, as soon as New Year's Day hit, I couldn't move. My whole body's been on fire. I would bump into the walls like I was drunk. I couldn't see. I couldn't. I can't feel my hands and my feet for years, but now I really can't feel it and can't use it. And it was a horrible thing. And I found out I had two lesions. Um, one on I'm sorry, one lesion on my cervical, and I had white matter on my brain. So I had a neurologist, terrible neurologist, really got messed over. Sent me to 4 months of testing. Finally, I went to UCLA. I got diagnosed with multiple sclerosis. So I switched to my neurologist, thinking I had a good neurologist this time, but it turns out she doesn't keep her notes. I don't understand how a doctor gets away with this, so I'm gonna deal with that another time. But I was on disability through my work, getting paid. Uh, coming June, it was gonna hit long-term disability. She didn't provide her doctor's notes. I lost that, and it went into if I wanted to appeal it. So eventually, I got the notes. But they trying to say, even with my facts and everything else, that I had the worst appeal specialist she had in for me. I don't know why. I have no idea, but she didn't like me. Uh, I got denied, so I haven't got paid since June. I've been so sick. I've been out of the hospital, in and out of the hospital. I had plasma transfusions. I had steroid. Um, try to steroid IVs. Nurses coming to my home. I couldn't barely move. I thought I was gonna die plenty of times. Many times I thought I was gonna die. I didn't think I was gonna survive this. I mean, I walked through a lot of stuff, but this one, it just nothing was stopping it. Finally, like I thought I was gonna die. It seems like the plasma thing helped a little bit, but now it's going away. I did my research and I found out a lot about stem cell therapy, which is your own stem cell. You receive chemo treatment, 2 rounds of chemo treatment. You live outside, or they need you to stay in Chicago and need to be around the area just in case anything happens. I need to be rushed to that hospital because only they will know how to treat me. So I have to stay in Chicago, and I haven't got paid uh, since June. My case of multiple sclerosis, I developed lesions in 7 months. My case of multiple sclerosis is very aggressive, and they treat me on the Devix protocol, Devix disease protocol, which is more aggressive than the multiple sclerosis protocol. I believe it has another chemical in the chemotherapy, which kills the immune system, and then they send a PICC line to your heart to regrow your stem cells. They take your stem cells out of you that's regenetically programmed, and to restart your immune system, they put it back into you. It's a transplant. It's like similar to a bone marrow transplant. So basically, we're rebooting the immune system like we're rebooting a computer that has a virus and wiping it out completely, starting over from scratch, put the programs back in, put the antivirus back on, which is my immune system. Uh, I got so when I went to see him in Chicago, which was like a lottery ticket, and I know not many people heard of this because nobody's been. If you've been affected by this, then you'll know exactly what I was talking about. Stem cell therapy is halting this disease and many other disease. And I was accepted on a compassionate basis. I'm actually in his study, but I'm not compared to anybody in the study because I'm very sick. He said that the way my MS was progressing, it was attacking my spinal cord and attacking my optic nerve, and basically I will either be dead blind or paralyzed. It's not really something. Lose bowel movements. It's very embarrassing to talk about stuff like this, but this is the truth. This is what I'm facing. So I'm asking for help to get me to stay in Chicago because I've exhausted everything. I maxed out credit cards just to have my place, just to keep my car, just to keep my bills, just to all these medical places. At all these, I had to leave the state twice, and I thank you so much for everybody who helped me to get to Chicago the first time. I have to go back again for testing to make sure that my body can handle it. Then I have to go back again to live there, and I cannot come back here. It's not like something I can come back because I want to have chemotherapy, and we all know what. Like, I'm gonna have a severe case of chemotherapy to kill my immune system, and people look at this link. This is a very aggressive, um, this very aggressive procedure. So I really need your help. I really reaching out. I don't like reaching out, but I really have to at this current moment. I need your support. I really looking to be a hopefully a model figure for the start of halting and diseases. Maybe one day this Dr. Richard Burt will cure many diseases, and I look forward to hopefully, if everything goes right, to have my life back. Things I look good. I'm going to my parents' anniversary right now because we don't know what's going to expect. We don't know what's going to happen in the next year, and I don't know what's going to happen. This is my first time I'm actually dressed. I'm exhausted. You have no idea what I feel like inside. I look fine on the outside, but I'm not. I'm really sick, and I thank you for your help. I thank you for support. We're gonna fight this disease, and we're gonna make it to a point where I have a brand new life, and I'm gonna hopefully help somebody else with that. Thank you again.